Juventus. Getting Messi involved, his passing range is so good, and there's the first example of it. That's beautifully played to Iniesta, and it's 1-0. Rakitic presented with an easy chance, the first Barcelona attack, and they have broken through Juventus as if they weren't there.
Well, it's mind-blowing, isn't it? To produce such sublime football in the space of 1 or 2 seconds. We're looking at the best team in the world. I don't think any of us doubted that. Starts with a Messi right to left that he loves to ping. But what about this passage of play? And for Iniesta to have the presence of mind just to know where Rakitic is, the weight of ball is perfect. To make the finish fairly easy in the end.
Well, this time the front three were members of a supporting cast. It was the midfield men who finished it off. Iniesta with the pass, Rakitic with the goal. The German in Germany, Ter Stegen delighted. Luis Enrique, a perfect start after a couple of awkward minutes, it must be said. Hoops next season. Red and blue. Marchisio. That's very cleverly done. Oh, and it's going to be 1-1 Morata. 1-0 is never good enough. And Alvaro Morata from Madrid, rebuilding his career in Italy, scores against Barcelona.
It's a moment of inspiration by Marchisio. A delightful little back heel. Have a look at that. Perfectly weighted. And they're always on the back foot after that, Barcelona. Just can't parry it away. Ter Stegen to his left instead. Just sets up Morata, who's been the man of the moment in the semis, and now the final. To tuck one home.
It's that Italian feeling here in Berlin again, that Buffon knows only too well, and Pirlo knows only too well, and Barzagli knows only too well. But it's taken a Spaniard to last one in 1996 for only the second time, Juventus. Lost to Old Trafford, to Milan in 2003, their last final. Messi's had plenty since. They're pushed out, and it's followed up by Suarez. Messi made it, Buffon couldn't hold it, Suarez pounced, Barcelona are back in front. He's been on the edge of things, Luis Suarez, but he was in the right place at the right time then.
Yeah, no surprise, that man Lionel Messi is the architect, he's the catalyst for this second goal for Barca, coming at a very handy time indeed when his team were under the cosh and fearing that they would concede another. They're not happy. They're alluding to the penalty appeals up the other end, but it's typical Lionel Messi. Getting his shot away, and a bit like Ter Stegen, he can't parry it out of the danger area. And there he is, Johnny on the spot with a simple enough finish. He's just got to keep his composure, and he does exactly that. Suarez.
He's made up some ground, Suarez, to get there. He's beaten Rakitic to the punch, actually. Like Morata on the follow-up, that's what good strikers do. And Luis Enrique, who was beginning to get a bit worried, I think, when you see extravagant celebrations like that. It's a real revitalising of the mood. Well, he's been
forced into it, Barcelona, by Juventus's pressure.
Away by Marchisio. Oh, and they're in for another one. It's Neymar, but they're saying that he put it in with his arm. And is it going to be disallowed? I think it is. The extra official.
I don't know whether he's headed it down onto his arm, or whether he didn't appear to lead with the arm. I might be wrong. He's claiming it came off the shoulder. We've got the extra official behind the goal, of course, and he's got the perfect view. He would have been speaking to the ref, but it's been disallowed. Time to give it up some, get back in position. Sneaking around the back of Bonucci. It's a missed header onto his arm. Certainly not an intentional handball.
No goal.
Didn't look like a clean